Oh my goodness, look at me. I almost forgot about the weekly lure for this week. Oh my gosh, this week has gone by quickly, and today has been a bit of a roller coaster. Our AC unit broke down, so I've been making a lot of phone calls with not a whole lot of sleep to work off of. That's okay though. That's okay. We're fishing. We're fishing, and that's all that matters. This week, what did we get done this week? What did we get done? We got the first episode of Amazing Things in Final Fantasy XIV up, at least for the reboot, which it was the Arms of Mead. I need to scout out another location for those videos, or at least for the next one. You would think I would make like a list of locations, which I should probably do. I'm debating on if I want to remake another old one or if I want to do a completely original one. I might go completely original and sprinkle in the remakes here and there so it's not all rehashes and stuff. We also have a new Final Fantasy XIV GeoGuessr up, so that is ready to go. As far as Final Fantasy XIV news goes, I believe the Dragon Quest event is returning soon. A new Dawn Trail art book got announced that has a color variation Fat Cat code with it. And they released a new online store outfit today, one that I've personally been waiting for quite a bit. I won't say anything because I don't want to spoil anything. It is on the store, however, and at some point I'll need to get that because I have ideas. We're actually not going to be fishing a whole ton in this weekly lure. I at least wanted to start us off fishing since, well, it is typically a fishing show. However, I kind of want to ramble about my house, my in-game house, that is. Yeah, let's grab this little goober. And while we're here, let me put this quest away. This quest is kind of all up in our face as we're recording. Alright, close that. So we're gonna head up here. I recently picked up a medium house in the mist. And I have a rough idea of what I want to do with it. I want it to be, well, a lot of it's gonna be like theater inspired, at least one floor. I went ahead and got the yard knocked out. Well, I say knocked out. There's still like 20 slots available. I need to find some like potential clutter here. Maybe some like leaf piles or something. I'm not sure. There's really not a lot of leafy trees out in the mist. I did come through here and these little side pockets here. We've got like a little garden and bird bath set up. Over here, I kind of did similar. It's where I stuck my aetheryte though. So I stuck my aetheryte here in this little garden thing. I didn't really know what to do with the space back there, so I put a couple lamps and some firewood. That way it's not a complete void. I like making use of these little spaces on the side, though. Inside is going to be pretty empty, all things considered. However, I did go ahead and I got the floor and the walls and the lighting all squared away. So I'm going with the you know, the kind of Amarat vibe for the floor, walls, and the lighting here. I want this to be like the theater floor, as it were. So we're gonna have the stage. I want to build like a little room here that would be like a changing area. I want to build a little room over here that's like props or things that could be, you know, used as props. Down here, this is going to be kind of like miscellaneous and storage. It's kind of like the cellar. So like maybe more like theater related things, more bits and bobs like wine casks, typical stuff that you might see in storage. And I think in this corner over here, I want to do the kind of the bath area. I don't know if I want to do like my normal little carbuncle bathtub or if I want to get one of the big ones this time. I'm not sure. I definitely have the space to work with though. I think the bath would definitely go well down here, though. So I'm thinking this corner over here, I'll have to figure something out. I need to get a bunch of the minimalist partitions and buy a bunch of wallpaper. The only problem is I chose a very expensive wallpaper. Well, not very expensive. I didn't pay a lot for it. Like, yes, I could have crafted it. However, I do like to help out the economy a little bit. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I'll need to see what the mats are if I need a bunch of them so I can just mass produce them. Up here, I won't need nearly as many walls up here, and I might not even use walls. I might simply use, like, dividers and curtains for here. I know they have some, like, stage curtains and stuff that you can use. So that's something I'm thinking about. With the minimalist designs, you get this room under the stairs. Don't know what those are going to be yet. Don't know what those are going to be. And as I'm sitting here talking, I'm realizing I haven't planned out where the kitchen's going to go. Up here, it's, a much brighter room. I know, like, the bedroom and probably one guest room are going to come up here. It'll be much easier for me to source the floors and the walls for this particular area. That's something I really didn't take into consideration at first. However, now we are taking it into consideration. So I was thinking, like, this landing here, I want to make it like a little cozy area. Like, once you come up here, maybe there's some, like, bookshelves, some, like, pillows and a rug that you can sit on to read books. I think here I want to put a couch up against the railings here, maybe some coffee tables. I don't know where I would want the fireplace to be if I'm going to do one. Maybe, like, right here. I don't know. I usually like the fireplace on the middle floor. And I think, like, right about here-ish, I will start to wall it off into rooms. Like, maybe one room that comes out... Well, Oh, wait. I see how I could do this. So we'll basically start here. We'll come out with the wall. And we'll do a long room here. It'll be a longer and narrow room, and this will be like the guest room. That way it has a window. And then from this window onward, we can have the main bedroom. I don't think there's going to be a hallway in between these. I think they'll be borrowing the same wall from one another. So yeah, I think 2 rooms right here would be nice. And I guess I could do, like, if I wanted to, I could do the kitchenette up here. Like, use the space in front of these rooms here as a small kitchenette instead of, like, putting a couch up here. It's a thought that I have. I have to craft many things. This room's gonna have, a little bit of seating and some bits and bobs. I don't want it to be like, how do I say? I want it to be like a cozy kind of theater area. So, like, yeah, it'll have some seating and stuff, but it's, like, very casual kind of thing. It's just, it's like an at-home theater with the stage. So maybe here I can put some, like, refreshments or maybe another couch or something. There's going to be a lot of greenery. I like my plants when I do housing stuff. So there's going to be quite a bit of plants. Probably put some down here too. I'm really big on, like, the posters that you get in games, so I want to coat the walls in posters. I don't know where I want to put them, though. I have a bunch of them. I think I have every poster from every holiday event. The only ones I don't have right now are the posters that are on the online store. Fairly new ones. Oh, wait, no, there's 2 more posters I need to get from the Ivalice raids as well, because there's drop posters now, too. TLDR, I like posters. So this is going to be like, oh, you know what? I can make it like the pop culture room. I can have, like, little display cases with, like, the little model robots and airships and stuff. Oh, we're cooking, chat. We're cooking. I think this would be good. It's like a pop culture room. Just, like, all of the knickknacks collected. Maybe tuck them into, like, these little spaces to give the room some accents and things like that. That way it's not, that way it doesn't simply look like a big old auditorium. Because I feel like that'd be kind of a bummer. I definitely want to put a workshop in as well. I might make the workshop in this area under the stairs and have it be like an open concept workshop. Because this area will be like sectioned off because of the bath. I don't know how big it's going to be though. And maybe we can put the workshop here. And perhaps, so I want a book study as well. Like a small little library. If I can't figure out the library overall, perhaps we'll scatter bookshelves around and have little seating arrangements. But yeah, I'm trying to like drive a purpose for each floor. If I can put like little knickknacks here on these landings too, I'll do so as well. Like maybe like a little chair and a little light and a little table here. If I'm gonna have a medium, I kind of want to utilize, as much of the space as possible. Although, I could technically do a kitchen under here as well to really make use of that staircase. I mean, I guess if this is the theater hall, it wouldn't be too out there to have a kitchen here to make food, and then it's on the mid-level of the house, so you can just make your food here and go wherever with it, I guess. That's a thought. I might use that for the kitchen. I like tucking stuff under the staircases if I can. It's more space you wouldn't have had otherwise. Yeah, though. I think guest room, master bedroom up here would be nice, and then if I can use this entire like L shape of space, maybe I can squeeze in my little library up here. I guess really all I have to do is start making stuff. Let's go to the apartment real quick. I don't want to ramble too much about housing. I know this is our weekly update show, but I feel like this counts as a weekly update. It's something I'm working on. Oh, I do have another script together, for like my RP and character related kind of like videos. I like to script those out. I have a new one in the backlog now, which means I need to hurry up with the Garlemald one. I'm really excited to figure out how on earth I'm going to record these. Because the two I've got planned, they're kind of intense. And I'll definitely throw like a little blurb up at the start of the video. Like, hey, these little skits, these two in particular might get into some like somewhat heavy stuff. Just to give people a heads up. I don't like people like getting caught off guard with that kind of thing. So it's going to be like kind of wild, to be honest. Blank minimalist partition door. Here we go. Minimalist, poplar partition, minimalist, poplar partition door. I'm glad I have a little bit of money because these are like 9,000 each. I don't think I'm going to need a ton of them, though. I don't think I'm going to need, like, more than... Let me think. At most... Well, I guess I gotta take into account all the rooms, huh? Well, I'll probably grab 20 of them and go from there. And see if that's enough to do what I want to do. And if not, I'll grab some more. I mean, at the end of the day, 9,000 gil's not super expensive. I just don't want to go too ham with it, you know? Yeah, the wallpaper's really going to be the biggest struggle, I think. I can pretty much make all of these, I think, if I go out and gather. I don't think any of these require any, like, super special mats. Hopefully not, at least. Let me go up here. I'm just going to place these down. Simply to have them out. I don't know about, like, how y'all do your housing and stuff in 14. For me, the hardest part is like genuinely like getting started. Um, wow, these look really good on these minimalist walls. I love these. Yeah, getting started is like always the hardest part for me, even if I do have an idea. So the moment like I in earnest place something down, my brain kind of pops off from there. These don't count. The partitions don't count. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this L shape after I like section off how much room I want here and how much room I want the bedrooms to have. And I think I'll furnish out this little cozy book nook area. And then I should be able to start building the rest of the house. Clipping with my lamp. You know what? We don't have to worry about that. We don't gotta worry about that. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I think that's about all I got. It was mostly just talking about housing today. Let me see. Is there anything else in the old brain box? I'm trying out Warrior again, so I'll let you know how that goes. For those who may not know, I've had like tanking anxiety for the longest time, which is weird, right? Because in World of Warcraft, I was a main tank. Like, that's what I did. That's what I did in our raids. I was the main tank, off tank, whatever tank they needed me to be. Tanking, like, was my shit. Yet, in Final Fantasy, like, even all the years that I played, I've always been, like, so much more nervous about tanking. And I haven't really been able to quite place it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, being the pace setter kind of unnerves me a little bit because, like, I don't want to go too fast and overwhelm the healer. However, if you don't go fast enough, the DPS start to get like impatient. It's like a balance, and at the end of the day, it's like it's not really super complicated. It's one of those little brain things, you know. Anyway, I think that is everything. So I'm gonna quit my yapping here. We're already at 17 minutes of word vomit. Thank you all for watching this jammed together and scuffed episode of the Weekly Lure. My name is Allie, and I will catch you next week.